No. This is what happens
My
when you
name.
get.
Shut up.
Oh.
My name is
Oh,
Big
God.
Hot Dog Energy,
And we have.
and we have Joseph,
Hello.
who needs to shut up and let me speak.
No.
Joseph Joestar.
Here's
Yes.
Rodeet. Shut up.
Hi, I'm Rodeet.
And we have Boat, which is a dumb name. But we
Saw,
have him
dude.
here anyway. And Mustache. Oh, God. Now, last episode was age restricted because I'm an idiot.
Because flashlights.
Look, I'm sorry
There's
for putting a
flashlight in the
flashlight in
thumbnail.
the
So this entire episode, we won't be swearing at all.
Fuck.
No,
Fuck!
no, no. Shut the fuck up.
I'm
We are
sorry.
Starting now.
And-
Okay,
I'm a-
okay,
I'm-
okay,
I'm a
we're
bit-
sorry.
I'm a boat. I have to
Ignore
curse like a
both.
sailor.
Ignore Boat because he's an idiot.
Fuck.
Why are you speaking in that voice?
Yeah,
God,
there's
it's
no
actually-
reason to speak in the voice.
Yeah, you can be G-rated without sounding.
No, I have
He's
to.
trying to be Mickey Mouse.
You don't have to sound like a Down syndrome Mickey.
I have to appeal to the kids.
Ho ho, hello, kitties.
Stop copying me.
Get in the van, ho!
Remember, kids, always have a keyblade handy. Ho ho.
Always trust strangers.
Never trust.
Never
Even in
trust your parents. Hate
Don't
them.
let anyone touch
Never-
your pee-pee. Except
Never
Mickey
trust-
Mouse.
Never trust boat.
So we have
it's
we
got a
have great
stupid name.
topics today. The first topic is how we got age restricted in the very first video that Beard's on. Thanks, Beard.
Yeah.
Uh,
I just want to point out.
no words.
We
I just
blame.
gotta point out that
Yeah.
in the topics, there's a little list of topics, and the first one says we got age restricted. Ha 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 ha.
Yeah.
The only reason why we get age restricted is entirely because of Beard. We blame him, and not because of
Yeah.
the fleshlight on the front cover.
Excuse me, that's a no.
Hey, that flashlight.
No, it's not.
That flashlight is high art.
No, it isn't.
No. The kids
He's a
don't
vampire.
need to hear this.
Also, Jewish boy is not here today because he decided to leave Pakistan again, and now he's in Switzerland trying to fight off the Swedes by himself.
You know, that actually makes sense because in Switzerland everyone is allowed to have a gun.
Even me.
Open
Even
He's at
carry.
me.
war with Switzerland.
Guns aren't kid friendly.
Hey,
Yeah.
squirt. Sorry, everyone in Switzerland's allowed to have a
Yes.
squirt gun.
There we go.
Yeah, they have squirt guns
Nerf
over there.
gun.
Are
Nerf
we
nothing.
Apple?
Nerf or nothing.
All right, good talk.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So yeah, he's not here because he's homosexual, and it's okay to be homosexual. We're
no,
not
it
saying.
isn't.
Okay,
No,
But
it
as it
isn't.
so happens, he's caught up. He's caught up in being homosexual.
yes, because
The next hour or so.
he messaged me earlier. He's like, you know what, DJ, I just really love penis, and
I was like, proud of you.
I was like, good.
Yeah.
I'm glad you came out. So this is Nick's official coming out. He's not here to come out himself, but we're gonna let you guys know that he is coming out and that he is gay. So Nick, if you're hearing this, congratulations. I'm really proud of you. We'll love and accept you.
Yay.
And
Yeah.
Well,
yeah.
Love and acceptance hour.
most of us. Not
This
all
is
of
a
us.
special podcast
All of
dedicated
us.
to Nick coming out. And I'm really glad that he finally came out with his boyfriend Randy. They're a great couple. He's a nice man. He's about 500 pounds, but he's a nice man. He's a very nice man. Nick's like him chubby.
Yeah.
Needs to lose some weight, but you know we're all about acceptance here.
Turns out. it's
Body
act-
positivity.
No.
When he sees this episode, he's gonna be so mad
This is why you never miss the Amateur Wizard Hour.
because you automatically come out as gay.
Except if you're Franco fighting for your country.
I thought you were
Yeah,
bold.
which is-
You are boat.
I've called myself DJ 9 times.
Exactly. I'm
No,
I'm
you're
boat.
just
I'm boat. And
Ignore-
know what?
talking.
I
ignore
hate
Joseph.
this
I don't know
child-friendly
who this
stuff.
is, DJ.
Yeah.
I'm gonna break it.
Wait,
I'm gonna break the child-friendly.
Is this why people don't make G-rated movies?
Yeah, because
Yeah.
fucking
it's
dumb.
really hard, as it turns out.
It's
It's hard to actually have like.
Yeah,
substance when
it's
you
hard.
speak.
It's hard to not say the word fuck.
Sometimes it really is.
Yeah.
Like there's
We've been
certain
doing
words.
this for 7 minutes. It's
Yep.
hard to. Yeah.
Yeah, it is. Have you met me? Like all I do is say the word fuck.
Like for me, it's hard to say a certain other words that I'm not allowed to say out loud in
Yeah,
the
we're not
internet.
allowed to
So
say the word in the video.
I'll leave it
I mean, you
to your
are.
imagination.
I mean, we can. It's gonna be
It's
some hot
it's gonna-
water. It's
gonna
going.
be, and
It's
also
go-
it's gonna be cut out because we don't want to be in that hot water.
It's gonna
In
be.
fact, let's cut out this entire
Even
past
though
like
that
3
would be
minutes.
really funny.
yeah. It would be just too much. We don't need that in our lives.
Let's
So-
cut out the entire past like 6 out of 7 minutes.
No.
This
Let's
isn't.
just leave in the whipped cream buzzer.
Let's just have an elongated, an hour long sound of you
elongated
pouring
one.
whipped cream in your mouth.
Yeah.
That's the
I'd
entire
watch that.
podcast, the amateur whipped cream podcast.
I love the podcast.
Shut up!
crap.
I
I knew
hate
the
you.
second he did it. The second he did it, you were gonna jump on his dick about it.
Yeah, exactly. Fucking don't jump on my dick. It hurts.
Only Jew can do that, as he is gay.
Yeah.
Yes.
true.
But then again, Jew is only gay for Randy.
Yes.
Wait, if we have like a gay person on this podcast and then they can't make it, do we say that they're officially coming out as like straight?
Yes.
We said they've
Wasn't
become
sure about the
straight.
rules.
Yep. But
Yeah.
we don't know any gay people, so it's okay.
It turns out Jasper actually loves fucking big old titties.
Who in the fuck is Jasper?
I don't know. The gay dog from Family Guy?
That's
It's
Oh yeah.
funny.
Yeah.
Brian's
What?
cousin.
Yeah. Yeah, I
Brian is
remember
a gay
that
cousin of
character.
Jasper.
Oh,
Yeah.
did I show you guys how I was making things out of clay?
Yes.
Yeah, you did.
I have
One
a-
of them has a dick.
Yes, one of them does have a dick. His name is Bloop
Why
like
did you give him a dick?
because he's handsome
Why?
and he deserves a
Why?
big peepee.
He needs
Alright.
something to play with. He's made out of fucking clay. What else is he gonna do all day?
Yeah, dude.
Stand there and do nothing. That's what he's going to do.
Have you ever seen Toy Story? We know that shit's not happening.
Ah,
Bloop
yes.
comes to life and he just like, kill me.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, he's like, "Kill me."
Oh.
So apparently on our list of topics is the Nostalgia Critic.
Oh,
Um,
yeah.
I found out my brother watches the Nostalgia Critic and quote unquote finds him funny. Now
He's not funny.
I don't know about that, but
Yeah.
I remember I created while high I created an entire religion based on the Nostalgia Critic.
I did. There was only 2 ways to define time. BNC and ANC.
Before Nostalgia Critic and after Nostalgia Critic. Everything important happens after Nostalgia Critic.
What happens
Really,
before?
that makes Nostalgia Critic the Big Bang.
Yes, Nostalgia Critic was like, "Hi guys, it's Nostalgia Critic." You know, in the beginning of his videos where he shoots the gun, he
Yeah.
shot the
Said,
gun. He,
"Hello,
he,
Nostalgia
he
Critic,
shot
nostalgia."
he shot the gun for the very first time ever, and that made the Big Bang.
Oh.
Nostalgia Critic.
It's
yeah.
not funny.
No, he's not.
And-
He
No,
tries
it's
to.
not
funny.
It's like I used to. Well, years ago,
Right.
before he tried to kill off his character, I used to find him entertaining.
Think
I
But
every-
then
Yeah, like the solo
I don't know
stuff,
what
like the
happened.
tips.
He just like the whole skits he tries to put in his reviews are not funny.
No.
He is not funny. He needs to stop trying to be funny.
If you're listening to this Nostalgia Critic, stop.
He's not.
He is. He's my he's actually my dad.
Just
Sure.
just stick to reviews, man.
Yeah.
Like,
I'm gonna be the one that has
Like-
to say it. I don't think it's that bad.
I think it's that bad.
I don't
The
think
it's
skits
that
are
bad.
the
It
skits
is.
are
It is.
honestly like his
They-
videos without
Better than the
skit,
forced memes.
the videos without
Not-
the
Alligator, get the
yeah,
fuck outta
those
here
are
with that
those are
shit.
actually those are actually cringy, but like the videos without the skits are actually entertaining. I will say,
Yeah.
but like
I gotta tell you,
skits
his science
are so
review might be
cringy.
the best review of all time. This
what
science review.
This
Uh,
science review. Oh, I haven't watched that one yet.
It
I
was
thought
the
you
first
said
one I ever saw, and it set the bar too high.
I thought you said the Sans review from Undertale, and I was about to start going and it was
Oh.
just-
please stop.
Do-do-do-do-do-do.
But I personally never really liked him. Like, I liked the points he would make in his show, like in his videos, but
How about the
He- he's-
editorials? You watch the
I like the
editorials?
editorials,
No,
honestly.
no, I
I
don't
like them.
watch. I don't watch too much. Like I've only watched like 2 videos in total of like Nostalgia Critic, and
Oh,
I
so you don't
tried.
have
I
an opinion. You're not
competed.
allowed.
Oh my god, let me finish. Okay. Holy shit.
Shut up, boat.
But all right.
And continue.
Yeah.
No,
Let you
no,
finish.
I'll be fine. Continue.
The
All
fuck?
right. All right. Okay.
Okay, Mario Party, motherfuckers, comes out tomorrow. As soon as I heard about the new Mario Party, I pre-ordered that shit almost immediately. I
I
am
can't wait.
20 out of 10 excited to play
I
as.
can't wait to ruin our friendship.
I want to play as Diddy Kong, cause fucking Diddy Kong.
You can play as a Goomba, right?
Yes, I also
Yeah.
want to play as Goomba.
I'm gonna play
You
as
play
Goomba.
as Bowser.
Yeah, you can
We're
play as.
effectively gonna undo all the bonding we did in New Hampshire.
Yeah,
Yeah.
any sort of bonding we had is now fucking out the window.
Oh, you know what? Let's bring it up to New Hampshire, and not literally, but you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about. But yeah, I can't wait to ruin more friendships. Apparently, it's getting great reviews. I
Yeah,
don't
it's been
know.
getting good reviews.
There's only
I'm
4
relieved.
maps,
Oh,
and
well,
they,
yeah, the rest is all gonna be paid DLC. You get to pay $40 per map because that's how the current state of gaming is.
I'm just real glad that the fucking online is mad cheap.
Oh, the Nintendo Online.
Yeah,
You mean $0 the way it should be?
it should be $0, but at least
It
it's
is.
not like $25 for 3 months
Yeah, it's $20 a year.
at UPSN. Yeah,
Wait,
no,
you didn't know, Beard?
No,
it's
Oh,
$4.
yeah, they
it's-
changed it. Now it's
yeah.
paid.
I hate it.
It's $4 for 1 month, $8 for 3 months, and $20 for a year.
Money grubbing fucks.
Yep.
You were fine, Nintendo. You didn't have to stoop to the other guy's level. We
Yeah,
know server
apparently,
maintenance doesn't cost shit.
apparently it's real bad too.
I haven't been
course it
hearing good
is.
things about it.
Yeah.
Of course. Why would it be good? It was fine. Why did you touch it?
Because Sakurai's
I'm,
like,
j-
fuck
all
you.
I'm saying.
Sakurai's
all-
like, Sakurai's like, I'm holding up this company with Smash Bros. You gotta pay it
Okay.
online.
But, all I'm saying is that if the Smash internet is the same as it was before on the Switch, then the
After
online
paying
is a
for
waste.
it?
Yeah, the online is a waste of fucking money.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
I'd actually be fucking pissed.
But I only
It-
get it to play with some friends. But
Yeah,
I'm
but
gonna get it anyway.
Yeah, I'm gonna get
I
the
got it
online
anyway,
It's
too.
just, it's just
I'm like most
stupid.
mindless Apple fans that just buy the new phone whenever it comes out without even realizing that they're just being fucked over. That's me with Smash.
that's me with most games I like.
pretty much.
So Mario
Not even
Party
a
has.
wait.
Oh, sorry.
No, I was just gonna say I'm not even gonna wait for the reviews. It's Smash. I'm buying it.
Well, yeah. Mario Party has online play, but only for mini games.
What?
What does that mean?
You can play mini games with your friends.
That's fucking stupid. Why can't I play
Nintendo's
an
not the
actual
best.
Mario Party?
It's called Online Mario Thon.
Well, that's how you get good. You get the Japanese people that have like mastered every frame of the game.
Well, I actually thought there was gonna be actual online for Mario Party. I guess not. I'm just stupid then. I thought believing Nintendo would actually take advantage of something. Excuse me.
To be fair, do you want
Nope.
to sit there?
I want to
Okay,
play
whatever.
with people
No, you don't. 'Cause
online.
you're gonna sit there, wait for 20 turns. Someone's gonna get salty and disconnect, and you've literally wasted an hour.
No, I
That's
want.
true.
I
He's
want-
No,
right.
that's
I
no.
mean-
He's got a point.
I wanted to play with friends. Is
I
my
want-
problem.
Yeah, like
Like-
online. I don't want to play with like random people
Right.
online. I want to play with friends online. That makes no sense. Why there's no online? God.
I understand why. I mean, it is Mario Party. It is a really relatively big game.
Yeah.
To be honest, you're gonna be sitting there like hours on end online, and it doesn't even have to be someone salty just rage quitting. It can be just like in my situation most of the time where the internet just decides to turn off. It's happened.
Besides,
Yeah, it just says, "Yeah, I'm not gonna work today."
and it's like, oh, what's that? You're gonna turn 39 of 50? Bye.
Yeah,
What's that?
pretty
You're
much.
trying to play Mario Party? Fuck out of my house.
But
Fucking
my experience, fuck, my experience with Mario Party has been relatively well during the years. I've never destroyed friendships because of it.
No,
Or
it's an exaggeration.
yeah,
Right.
I know. Like no, but some people really did take it as like that serious. I
I
remember seeing
hated. I'm gonna try my best not to name drop here, but DJ and Matt, I mean, fuck, Rodit and Joseph.
you could
Sorry,
say DJ and
they know
Matt.
what the fuck I'm talking.
We've gave
They,
up the kid friendly.
Yeah,
yeah,
we've said
we
fuck about 200 times already.
yeah, they know what I'm talking about. But there was one person who would only play one specific Mario game because it was the only one that they liked,
Right.
and then they would just play it like day in and day out, and then they'd have us play, and then we'd lose obviously because we don't know the maps or like the I don't want
the
to say
mini
it.
games.
Yeah, we don't know the mini games, we don't know the maps, nothing. We'd lose, and then she would like brag about winning. She'd be like, "I'm the best," and it's like, "No, you just know you've literally played the game at all in the rest of your life, and
I
I have
think I
not."
know who you're talking about, and I beat them once by accident. Cause I got a secret
Oh,
star right off the bat my first turn.
I
damn.
I fucking
Oof.
beat them before, but they would like cry, so I'd just be like, "Fine, I
Um,
guess I won't rob you of your last star."
No, I rob them of my last star. I'm like, nah, if I'm going in, I'm going in hard.
exactly. Yeah, that's
You
how you
gotta
do it.
win.
Exactly.
Well,
You
it's
just gotta
because
go in.
at the time, I thought we would be friends for a while.
That
Like
too.
at that time, I thought we were friends, so it's like, all right, they actually care about this game for some stupid reason, so I'm not gonna take it from them. But like,
Like that.
No,
if
destroy
if
it.
if yeah, if current me could tell past me one thing, one
Destroying
simple
her.
thing, it's take the last star. Just
Destroy
Take the
them
last
in
star.
Mario Party.
destroy their entire
Take
faith
that disc
towards the
and
game.
whip it out the window.
I'm
They're
also
they're gonna use you. They're gonna use you anyway. You might as well just speed the process up.
I'm
Yeet
also
it out.
so glad that
Yeet
they
it
got
out
rid of
the
that mini
window.
star shit.
That was annoying.
Oh, you could that
Yeah, I
you
think
collected
nine and
10
ten
mini
was just
stars. Yeah,
Like
and
the
it's,
cars and like 9 and 10.
yeah, you played as the cars, and it was like you had to collect mini stars instead of
Yeah,
actual stars.
that was stupid.
I don't know why they decided that in a party game the best course of action was to keep everyone
Together.
literally right next to each other. It's like, on this board-based game, they gave it one line, and then everyone was together. It made no sense.
No.
But nope, they fixed it. They gave us regular stars, and
Because regular stars are more satisfying.
yeah,
Oh yeah,
mini stars. Nobody
and
gave a fuck about mini
make
stars.
Mini
sense.
stars are just glorified coins.
Yep.
And the regular stars like make sense. There was an economy in the older games. There was a whole economy going on.
Exactly.
Yeah, it was like it was rewarding to get a star, you know? Because it's like, yeah, I saved up the coins. I got lucky, basically.
Yeah, I got lucky. Yeah, that's what it boiled
Yeah.
down to.
But with mini stars, they're just, like I said, mini stars are just glorified coins.
Yep.
What if they've been fucking like fooling us this entire time? They're like, ah, you thought you were getting real stars. You get extra small stars this time.
Like
You
mini
pay
mini
20
stars.
coins for 20 mini stars. And you're just, God
You
damn
have to
it,
pay 20
it's
US
a
dollars.
one-to-one exchange.
You have to pay 20 US dollars for one star.
Yeah,
That's
that's how.
your DLC is being able to win.
No, it's like
This is
every
EA?
time you go get to the star, like, oh, do you have this many dollars to pay for the star?
Yeah. Every time they go up, every time you go up to the star, a little pop-up box says, "Publisher EA would like to install
Like,
a patch.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's
Buy
like,
Buy
Yeah,
this
that's-
loot box so you can move ahead one more space."
buy this
every
loot box
turn."
to start off with 5 stars every game.
God. Get this and get the $60 loot box to start off with 10 stars all game every game.
And a gun to eventually kill yourself because you're part of the capitalist market.
And a gun.
And a gun.
We send it straight to your door, no background check, just end it.
Have you seen the anime? The guy was talking about how much he loved ramen, and it's just like add a little salt, some spices, and a gun.
Oh
Yes.
yeah, I know what clip you're talking about.
Yeah, Assassination Classroom,
Oh.
fantastic.
Oh God. There's a kid I knew in high school who liked that anime and just made me hate it. Like, I bet it's a great anime. I just
Like,
can't seem to watch it anymore
it's
because
it's good, not great, good.
yeah, I'll give it a
It's
shot.
it's a straight 7 out of 10.
I'm still
It's
waiting for my One Punch Man season 2.
And my Mob Psycho
Yeah.
100 season 2.
Oh,
Exactly.
I haven't watched that yet, but I've
Oh,
heard that
oh
I
my
can do it.
god, it's so funny. It's such a good
It's
anime.
made by the same
It
people
was
who made One
One
Punch
Punch
Man.
Man, right? Yeah.
Yeah,
I can tell from the art style alone.
come on, approach me. Oh, okay, I'll give her
Alright.
this round.
All right. So, Matt,
Hmm.
Kanye West said some things,
Mm-hmm.
from what I understand.
What do you say, Matt?
I think he
Okay.
said to abolish the 13th Amendment.
All right, let's start from the
I
beginning.
don't.
Let's start from the beginning. Okay, so sometime last month, he announced an album after already doing 6. He's doing another one this year. This was called Yandi, cause I guess he's now Yandi. I guess he's now Gandhi. Jesus wasn't enough, so he's got to be everybody.
It's
So,
almost a downgrade,
Yeah.
isn't it?
Yeah,
No.
it
I
is.
mean, a little
To go
bit.
from the son of God to some hungry Indian.
Some
Yeah.
racist, sexist Indian, yeah.
Was he sexist?
Yeah, he would walk up to women and flash them his dick to be like, hey, do you want to fuck me? And whenever they said no, he'd call them whores and walk away.
For real?
So
Oh my god!
Oh,
He's a modern day nice guy.
he would
I
walk up
showed
to
you my
women
dick,
and
answer me, ass. Fucking.
he'd walk up to him and start he'd walk up to him and start beating off, and when they'd yell at him, he'd be like, "Oh, you're a whore! How dare you!" And all the men would like stone him or some shit.
God.
God.
I need to look this up. Hold on.
Yes, he was,
Okay,
and he
well-
was also a huge racist too. Fun facts.
I would believe that. To be
I-
fair, when your entire country is like beaten to death by white people, I'd imagine you don't like white people very
No,
much.
it was not even that. It was like if they weren't a specific type of Indian, he wouldn't let him be a part of his group.
Ah, the Hutus and Tutsis of India.
Yes,
apparently.
basically.
Yeah.
All right,
Oh,
Matt,
God.
proceed.
Uh,
We'll talk about Gandhi
Women
afterwards.
suffer from Gandhi's legacy. 19.
God.
Oh my god.
okay, so he announced the album. It was supposed to come out the 29th of September. So
Do you
he then
remember?
announced that night he'd be doing SNL. He'd be doing He did one with Lil Pump for the "I Love It" song.
Of course.
It's horrendous.
Yes.
Uh huh. It's
They're
like
dressed
Dare
up,
Live.
they're dressed up as fucking water bottles dancing around. I think Pump's dressed up as a Fiji water bottle.
Nice.
Then he did
I'm gonna
another
drink
song.
Little Pump.
Then he did another song with Tiana Taylor, which is pretty decent. And then he did a song off one of his latest albums, and it was good. But then it got cut off because it was 1 a.m. and they had to move on to the next show on the, you know what I mean, time
Boy, I
constraints.
bet his ego did not like that.
Well,
No.
okay. So what happened? The performance was cut off 3/4 in. At the end
Oh
of the
my-
performance, he started going on a rant, as he does. Hold on, I want to look up exactly what he said. Kanye West held Saturday Night Live cast hostage. Oh my god,
What?
that's what
Hold
Keaton
on,
Thompson said.
that is infinitely more important
Uh,
and way funnier.
according to Thompson, he voiced his opinion very loudly for a long time.
That's not holding them hostage.
That's a
Walk out of the theater at any given time. That is false advertising. It's. I was all excited. I'm like, what? Yandi
No,
had a gun? The fuck? He's waving it at
He's
everyone.
got
and no one
Keaton
wants to
Thompson
move.
at gunpoint. So yeah, he's got the MAGA hat on.
Uh-huh.
By the way, this was a custom-made MAGA hat. He made it himself.
Oh
He
my
trimmed
god.
the brim. He trimmed the brim. He changed the meaning of it. It's not about
Wait,
Trump
what?
anymore. He said that he was bullied for wearing the hat, and he kept complaining about how he had the right to
Yeah.
have an opinion, stuff about Democrats and shit and all that.
Yeah.
We didn't get that. That came out after the SNL shit because it was obviously cut off. Okay,
And
so that
Kanye's
happens.
canceled according to Twitter until his album comes out and then it's #1 again.
Look,
Yeah,
Kanye
I know.
can't even. Kanye can't ruin Kanye.
No.
I know the
okay.
one. I know the 1-2 step at this point.
So
He's so problematic. I'm still gonna stream his music though.
Yandi
Well,
doesn't come
yeah.
out. Yandi just doesn't come out. Just no word. Then he's instead of saying the album's delayed, he says, "I want to abolish the 13th Amendment."
I mean, that's what you
What-
say when you
no.
delay an album. I mean,
Now,
I mean-
what he meant was
Yeah,
something
he
completely
wanted-
different.
Yeah, he wanted
Okay,
but
so
to
he went on.
he wanted to
But what he
re-amend.
said, yeah,
But what he said
was abolish.
Yeah, what he
Okay.
said was completely taken out of context, and
Let-
it looked so bad for him.
Really?
Let me.
Wait, what did he mean by it though?
Okay, let me get this back. Okay, so he went on TMZ after, again with his custom-made MAGA hat. He announced that Yandi was going to be delayed. No, actually, no.
Oh,
Kim Kardashian announced that his album would be delayed till Black Friday. He's going to Africa to record it. You know,
Wait. He said he would have an album out on whatever, the 29th.
the September
Past-
29th.
Past the 29th, he hasn't even recorded it yet.
No, he did record some of it. He didn't finish it.
Okay, so he's going to Africa to finish it.
Yeah, he delayed it because it wasn't finished.
yeah, as
After
you do.
he Carter 5'd us, and he just forgot to upload it. He's like, you know what?
Yes.
Nah.
Yeah, but at least the Carter 5 came out.
That album's so good. I'm so happy with it. But that's off topic. Anyways, so he goes on TMZ.
Have you been on this fucking podcast before?
I know. He goes on TMZ.
The off-topic Wizard Hour.
Yeah.
Yes.
He's trying to explain his point, saying he wants to fix the prison part of the 13th Amendment, which is like
that's what he
making
meant.
except he can't
Slavery-
say it. He
Slavery
can't.
is legal when you're a prison inmate.
Yeah,
Is
and
basically what the 13th Amendment says.
that's something that could be amended. Except for some
Yeah.
reason he can't say it. He keeps
Yeah, you can.
he
you
keeps
can
reading a
literally-
tweet.
yeah.
He keeps reading like a message that was sent to him about it, and like the interviewer's like, "Dude, what are you trying to say? Like, I'm sorry to stop you just for a second." He's like, Kanye just says to him, "You can't stop me. I'm just gonna keep going," and he just proceeds to keep talking.
God damn it! Are you
It
kidding?
makes sense that he's a Trump fan because he is also psychotic.
Oh.
No.
Yes.
Let's not get into
I
this
mean-
right now.
I mean, look,
No.
with the hat thing, like I'm very against bullying people for their political belief in any situation.
Naturally.
But like you have to understand when you wear the hat that a lot of people hate
I'm
it.
not gonna like it.
Yeah, like they're not. You gotta walk out of your house wearing that hat, knowing you're gonna piss people off.
Yeah,
Right.
exactly.
But he was also wearing a Colin Kaepernick shirt.
That happened at the Fader when he
Peak
first like played
centrism.
stuff.
I see no problem with that.
Hold on.
Peak
I have no
He
opinion.
said some shit at the Fader. Wait a minute.
Did he?
Hold on.
Did he?
Did
I
he?
bet he did.
I'm not surprised.
Here's what happened during Kanye West's visit to the Fader.
Welcome to the Kanye West hour.
Okay. He talked about being the musical guest on SNL. He said that he
Yep.
wanted to have Louis C.K. instead be the host.
God.
He said that he's been highlighting positive words into his pocket dictionary, which he's
That's
been tweeting
adorable.
relentlessly. That's cute.
That's adorable. I gotta tell you, that's really.
He said he
wholesome.
would have run, fought, or got killed if he was a slave. He incorrectly stated that there were only 800 slaves in the 18.
Wait.
There
You
were
cut out a little bit
3.9
there.
million.
Like, wait, you cut out a little bit there, but did you say 800 slaves total?
800 slaves in the 1800s. That's what he thinks.
Not correct, Kanye.
No.
Not correct. It was an entire infrastructure built around them. How would there only be 800?
He also says he wants to make flying cars.
Okay, fair.
That
That seems like an Elon Musk kind of thing, but
Mm-hmm. Yep, you know, he's walking in with his changed MAGA hat and his Colin Kaepernick shirt, sending all sorts of mixed signals. He announces that 6ix9ine and XXXTentacion are on his album.
ooh, another XXX spell. What the fuck was it? XXX expired. Another guest spot.
Yep,
Jesus.
and 6ix9ine.
No comment.
No comment.
I think you could probably guess my opinion on that.
Mhm.
Even if he wasn't a diddler of children, his music still isn't good.
Oh,
Right.
speaking of celebrities and stuff, did you
Speaking
guys
of
see
diddling children,
No, celebrities.
Bullshit.
Did you guys hear about the the 4 burglars that have been robbing A-list celebrities?
Wait,
No.
what?
Wasn't Chief Keef one of them?
Chief Chief
What the
Keef,
fuck is 2018? What
Chief
timeline are we in?
Chief Keef, Rihanna, like a bunch of like A-list celebrities, a couple sports stars.
Oh, I thought you meant Chief Keef was one of the 4 burglars.
No, no. That would be funny. That would
That would be some dark timeline shit.
that
right
would be
there.
funny. No.
That yeah.
Um.
That'd be some our timeline type of stuff right there.
Yeah.
If I've ever heard it.
Basically, what happened was these people were stalking their Instagrams to see when they were out of town,
God.
and
It doesn't sound that hard, honestly.
and they would literally find out when they're out of a different country and literally just bust open their front door and just steal like hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of dollars worth of jewelry and cash and stuff. And they were only caught because they had a broken tail light or something, and they got pulled over.
That's like Al Capone getting caught for tax evasion.
And the cops saw that they had a bunch of like random shit in the back, and found
the
out it
cop's
was
like, hey,
the cops like, hey, you seem a bit poor to have all this rich people stuff.
yeah, you guys like pieces of shit. I don't think
Hey,
you can
is
afford
that
it.
Rihanna
Hey,
stuff?
hey, is that just a portrait of Rihanna? Where did she get that?
She has a portrait of
Hey,
herself
isn't
in her
that
own house.
Chief Keef locked up in the back of your car?
Do you is that a CCTV video of you breaking into Rihanna's house in the backseat of your car?
The security tapes with them.
Yeah, and
That's like
it's-
some dumb shit a criminal would do. Instead of just like stepping on it, just taking it with them.
so yeah, so
my God.
so they randomly like found it in the backseat of the car. And when they arrested him, they admitted to breaking into all these A-list celebrities' houses.
Awesome.
They'd go, okay, they're in like Rome, and then they'd like hop over their gate or whatever, go up to the front door, and then just fucking boot open the front door.
God. That sounds awful.
And you think that they would have some sort of security or some shit.
For that? No.
Apparently, for one of their houses, they pulled up and someone asked who they were, and they said they were just security looking over the house for Rihanna or some shit.
What?
And the person next
And-
door believed them.
Fantastic. Maybe they didn't. Maybe they called the cops on the broken taillight.
They're like, these people got a broken tail light. They're next door at Rihanna's. They're okay, but the tail light can't can't look
just gotta,
past the
like-
tail light.
Yeah, the tail light bothers me a lot.
Yeah, they got pulled. Yeah, I'm not sure if it was exactly a tail light, but they got pulled over for some dumb shit,
Something
and they got
stupid, yeah.
it was something stupid. They got caught.
They're like, I'm worried, what if they're in trouble and their tail light doesn't work?
Right.
You know?
So let it be known, ladies and gentlemen, if you want to rob famous people, make,
Make sure your
two
car's
working
up to
taillights.
par. Make sure
Yeah.
your car can pass this inspection.
You just make sure your tail light's not broken.
Make sure you have a gun,
Or at the very least, tape a red Solo cup to
Make-
the back of your trunk.
so it looks
Ma-
like.
I've
Make
done
sure-
that.
Make sure you that you have boat with you. Boat will
Boat.
keep you safe.
Boat.
Boat.
All right.
I am boat.
All right, that was a little off topic. What's the next topic?
Hey.
Goosebumps? Oh yeah, what's happening with Goosebumps? Sorry.
Apparently they're trying to remove them from schools or something.
Why? Because they're too fucking spooky. Kids can't handle the
I-
spookiness.
I don't know. I just read that. It may not even be true.
To
but
all the kids listening, you're pussies. Read Goosebumps.
Yep, big agree.
Big agree.
Big
Goosebumps was
retweet.
my shit. I was a big fan of the Choose Your Own Adventure Goosebumps, even though they were very
Oh my, they
Oh, they have
those
those?
those were
forgettable.
fun. Those were
They
fun.
were a lot
though.
of fun, but I can't remember a single. I remember reading like all of them. I can't remember a single plot line of any of them.
I remember one
Uh,
Goosebump when the
me
kid
neither.
kept falling asleep in his in this attic room.
A singular goosebump.
I
I,
remember one.
He
Goosebump.
kept falling asleep, and every time he'd wake up, he was a different thing. And he was like a
I
normal.
forget what that one's called.
He was like a normal skinny white kid, and then he'd fall asleep and wake up, and he was like this really big fat kid. And then
Let's
he'd
get
fall
some
asleep,
Heads up hockey.
and then he'd wake up the next day, and then one day, the very last chapter, he was a squirrel.
he was
What?
a Squirtle.
A squirrel.
Oh, I remember the one called Say Cheese and Die, and it was about this
Ooh,
camera.
yeah.
That one actually semi creepy.
Yeah, because people
I love
died.
You
that.
take a picture. Yeah, you take a picture of something, and then you get a picture that like was not what you just took. Like in
Yeah.
the show, they tuned it down a bit, but there was
Yeah.
one. Like they're like, "Hey, take a picture of me," and then they take a picture, and the person's bald, and they're like, "Oh, this isn't funny," and then they start losing their hair throughout the next couple minutes.
Oh my god, really?
Yeah, I think it was like the last one was like a teacher or some shit. The one I remember is some kid juggling. He's like, "Hey, take a picture of me juggling." I'm like, "You could just fake that. A picture
Yeah.
of you juggling means nothing." But yeah,
Exactly.
and then
It was a different time, man. Where you see a picture of someone juggling back then, and you're like, "Wow, that guy's juggling." You know?
Yeah.
yeah, but now
Or-
you're like, it's photoshopped.
Or the classic Doom.
I never read that one.
Doom.
The Fukukaku.
We're so good. We're
Our
getting.
podcast.
Welcome to the. Welcome to the Jewish phlegm noise podcast.
Fuck.
Can we make Jew jokes without our resident Jewish person?
Yes,
Yes.
because we all know him.
Okay.
So like,
What if this is someone's first podcast? By the way, I pray this is no one's first podcast.
yeah. I mean,
Alright.
if you start on episode
Fucking
20, like what is it, 23, 22? You're fucking stupid. Don't know how to count, and I hate you.
Don't
It,
know how to count. What comes before 23? Here we go.
There we go.
Click.
Yeah.
Click.
That sounds
Yeah.
right.
That sounds like something a college graduate would say
Yep.
from Harvard.
Next topic, the bass boost. I don't know what that means.
Dude, bass boost is the best thing ever. All
What,
right.
what do you
I
got?
know what it means, but I don't know what this topic
Yeah.
refers to.
What's the bass boost topic refer to?
Bass boost, man.
Just
Yeah, like,
just bass
bass?
boost.
Dude, how bass boost just makes everything infinite funny.
Oh yeah, that's true. There's a video
Like-
that Jewish Nick
Bass
likes.
boosted crabs.
Is a bird trying to eat a crab, and every time it pecks at the crab, it just goes, and it makes him shit himself laughing.
Because it's funny.
Yeah, deep fried memes are funny. If you don't like deep fried memes, I don't like you.
The more deep fried, the funnier. It's a direct correlation.
Yeah.
My desktop isn't working now. What the hell? Oops.
Oh, rest in peace, Franco.
Unfortunate. Okay.
Oh,
Real
alright.
sad hours.
Real sad.
Because I'm trying to do some stuff right now, and oops, my desktop isn't responding. Yay.
Uh-oh.
Can we skip to the part where we talk about JoJo's now?
SpaghettiOs.
Let's talk about
I
let's talk about
guess.
JoJo's.
How about
JoJo's.
DJ gets a job?
No,
That's
fuck
right, I
that.
love
JoJo's Bizarre Adventure.
DJ, what about your job?
You
Tell us
fuck
about
it.
your job.
No, yeah, JoJo's Bizarre Adventure.
That's not the next thing on the list. Look here, fat boy. It says DJ gets a job and then JoJo Bizarre Adventure.
Fine. I'm getting a job. Starting Monday.
Yay!
Recently, I've been jobless and a bum, and all I did was spend the last of my money on weed. So
Oh yes.
I can actually get
a
I can.
really productive use of your money.
It is. I can get a new job where I
heard
can
you guys
spend.
give him shit for this on the podcast.
Yeah, I can
Now
I
give
can
shit for it
get
again.
I can get a new job where I can spend money for weed and like an apartment or something.
And a fucking Gundam, probably.
Yes. Oh yeah, I can buy Gundams again.
Oh no,
Oh,
what'd you do, Beard?
Yes, I completely forgot. I could buy
Well,
Gundams.
I guess he's not
Yes.
gonna ever have money to move out. He's just gonna live with his parents buying fucking Gundams and weed.
There were some at the mall that were like really big and kind of cheap, and I want to get them so I can build really big
This is-
ones.
This is the most Wayne's World ass person I've ever actually met.
Fucking, have you seen them? They're cool. They're like model cars, but with robots. Fucking, oh god, we can't talk about Gundams again. We've talked about Gundams probably in 5 different podcasts. We can't talk about them again. You can't get me started down this path.
If we blow up and pretend like we don't know nobody, I feel like all of our
Awful.
submissions in like a PO box or whatever, it would just all be Gundams for DJ.
Good, I hope so. If
Nobody
that
else
happens,
has any character traits.
if that happens, I want the Unicorn Mark II Gundam, so I can
It'll
use
be-
this $100 LED set that I bought that I thought I could use, and now I can't use, so it's just fucking sitting around. I bought
Put it to
a
your wall or something.
I bought a $100 LED set for a Gundam that I thought I had, and then it came in, and then I realized I didn't have that Gundam. So it was a $100 LED set, so it would make it fancy and glow. But the Gundam I need for those to go into is also like $80. So
Fantastic.
can't wait.
You are the worst at saving money.
I am the best.
Like I said, he's never going to move out whatsoever.
Like
And I
the
also-
actual worst.
Also,
Yeah.
Everyone make fun of DJ.
I also get.
Haha, you're
DJ
fat,
exists.
smelly, and you smell awful.
He's DJ.
At least I have a job, Josh.
You are ugly, big ugly.
At least I'm getting a
You
job.
don't have
soon.
the job yet.
I was guaranteed the job.
That's true.
Yeah.
I hear wind chimes outside my door. I kind of want to go check.
It's it's a ghost and he's gonna murder you.
Getting murdered. What do you see? Just. Give me... What the fuck are you doing?
Adventure
your
time
wind
with
chime.
Beard.
A little early, don't you
The
think?
amateur wind chime hours.
Real amateur wind chime hours.
Smash that motherfucking wind chime button.
Lightly tap that wind chime if you up.
It's October 4th.
Yeah.
Fucking
And
keep your Christmas shit in December.
no, as soon as Halloween ends, Christmas time.
Yeah, it's Christmas
Halloween
time.
hasn't ended yet.
Fuck
did
it.
you-
Fuck Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving, what are you gonna do?
Yeah,
Put leaves
Thanksgiving.
everywhere? Thanksgiving's
Yeah.
for pussies.
Yeah, Thanksgiving.
Christmas.
Boring.
Christmas.
Magical.
Christmas, coolest time of the year because I get money.
Yeah.
Thanksgiving, you get to eat food. Fuck that.
I do that every
hate
day.
Christmas
I eat
now
food.
because even
I don't even like
I hate
turkey.
Christmas now.
Even
Even when really you don't.
No, I don't. It
Even
makes me
when
sleepy.
I get money, even when I get money, it goes directly to buying other people's shit. I fucking
Christmas.
hate Christmas. You're like expected to get people stuff.
well, you're a mean
I
one,
like
Mr.
Christmas
Grinch.
because I love buying people things. I love
I
love getting
I like buying
gifts.
people random things in the middle of like the day in March or some shit.
Well,
I
bah
hate-
humbug.
I hate when people are just like, "So what did you get me for Christmas?" I'm like, "Fucking nothing."
Yeah,
All the
shit.
stores are
people
sold
I
out of
don't
shit.
Like
Yeah.
like with
Sure.
me is like we did a Secret Santa and I drew Matt. Matt was my Secret Santa gift person I had to get, and
Who got
we
a
had
vibrator?
Nick. And then he refused it. He like threw it away, and everybody was upset.
Yeah.
He also bought me a women's 3X shirt, thinking it was a
Oh
male's.
yeah, I remember that.
I
Hey,
was
could have bought you a women's 3Ds.
yeah, well I need that, so I mean I remember when we had Secret Santa and Matt was my person I was supposed to buy a gift for, and then I fucking just kind of went. I had a $40 limit and I spent maybe $200 on everyone. I came
Alright.
dressed up as Santa, and I had a big sack of gifts.
So where am I now? Did I
Uh,
mislead the
We're
JoJo
talking
talk?
about Secret
No,
Santa.
we're
We
not.
haven't
We're
talked
talking
about
about
JoJo.
Don't ask how the
I-
fuck Santa came up.
Oh,
But basically,
One of
I
my
was
sweet mates was playing Christmas music loud enough for me to hear in my room.
I was
nice.
I was Santa, and I gave out probably $200 worth of gifts.
You gave me
Nice.
a massive Snickers bar.
I did because you said I
Giant
like.
baseball bat.
You were like
remember
you
that.
were like I like Snickers, and I gave you a 1-pound Snickers bar.
Fucking 5-pound bar. That shit was a baseball bat. I
Yeah.
could have cranked the fuck out of a
You
baseball.
took a bite out of it, and you're like, "Ow! I think I broke my teeth." I think you
When
also
bite
went.
food
I
and
think
then
you.
go, Ow,
I
that's when
think you
know.
also went outside and hit something with it. I don't remember what it was.
Yeah, I hit the ground and the ground chipped, but the fucking Snickers did not.
Because it was like
What?
it was called like it was like a brick of it was a 1-pound bar of Snickers.
Jesus Christ.
It was an actual brick.
Yeah.
Then he just, went downtown and went on a spree of beating the shit out of people.
Do you
With
think
a-
you can murder someone with a bar of Snickers?
Yeah, he
Yes,
went on a
like
fucking.
easily, like probably accidentally.
You can
Let's do
actually
it.
murder. You can actually murder someone with type 2 diabetes with a bar of Snickers. Not that hard, trust me.
Dude, a regular Snicker is pretty heavy already.
I'll
Yeah.
remember.
It's chock full of stuff.
I'll remember
Yeah,
that when
dude.
my brother when I decide I want a bigger room. Oh,
Yeah,
shit.
alright.
Like Snickers is delicious.
Sponsor me.
It's full of nougat. Sponsor me. There's a bunch of
Sponsor.
Sponsor us, Snickers.
Hey
the
guys,
abs-
Amateur Wizard Hour is sponsored by Snickers here.
No, we're not.
Don't say
that.
Yeah.
we
We're
did that.
not
so we get in
sponsored.
trouble.
We
That
did
was
that.
the first joke we ever made. Kid
that was
original.
we did that for our very first joke. Nick went, "Hey, welcome to the very first episode of Amateur Wizard Hour. We're sponsored by Skittles."
Which is not true.
Yeah, we're not sponsored by
yeah,
anyone.
I think you get in trouble for saying shit like that.
Yeah, you can.
Yeah, you can. So we're not sponsored by anyone. Unless you like want to sponsor us, we're like totally down.
Yeah, we're down to be sponsored by Snickers.
Yeah, we got 12
Oh,
Dude,
subscribers.
if I
We'll
got
get
3
your name out
Snickers,
there.
I would get so fat.
I'm
Dude,
fat as it is, and I don't really like care for Snickers that much. So I mean,
I
Not a
like
Snickers
Snickers.
guy.
I like
feel like
Snickers.
Matt Pat with his Diet Pepsi. Or was it Pepsi? I don't know.
Me, I'm.
Anyway, you like Snickers?
I like Snickers. I like Take 5 more than Snickers.
what?
If you ask me.
Fucking Take 5.
What the fuck's
Dude,
a
a
Take
Take-
5?
Oh my god.
I know what
hey,
that is, but I've never seen one.
they're
I-
so-
Like in person.
Actually, no, I
Oh.
have seen one. I know you're talking about, and they are kind of tasty. I've had one before.
they're so good. It is like Snickers, but 100 times better. Oh my god. No, I'm not even kidding. I have. If you doubt me, go out, get a Take 5 bar. eat
No one
that.
sells
We-
Take
I
5
don't think we
bars.
have them.
I don't
Yeah.
think you could go find them up in Massachusetts. That's because
They're good.
Georgia's
Yeah,
stuck in
it's real.
2008.
Well,
I remember
Well,
seeing
the-
commercial for Take 5 bars. When was the last
Yeah,
time
yeah.
you saw a commercial for a Take 5 bar?
never.
I
Probably
don't think I've ever
2008.
even
I
heard
think
of a
you're
Take
right.
5 bar.
I saw a commercial for them like back in 2008, and I haven't seen one since.
Yeah, they had
Oh.
like a person holding out the 5 outstretched fingers. You know, the number 5.
Yeah, they're
and
like,
a person
"Take
that's going to
5!"
Subway or some shit.
Yeah.
What? They had
Subway's
commercial.
$5 footlong ass.
No, but they're really good. If you ever find them, just take one. Just grab one
You
without
ever find
thinking.
one on the street, gobble it down like the fucking
Gobble.
degenerate you are.
Exactly. Cause I'm telling you, man, that shit is lit. That shit is litty like a titty. All right,
It is.
and
I've had one before, and I thought they were pretty tasty, but that was also in 2008. My taste buds were young.
DJ, if it's food, you're probably gonna think it's tasty.
Oh, fuck off.
Yeah, I mean your weight says a lot, so
Alright,
I
so
love that- I love that
JoJo's
stereotype.
what?
Bizarre Adventure.
Bizarre Adventure.
Tomorrow.
People in JoJo's.
Same day, same day
Franco
as. Whatever, I'm talking about it.
He goes, did I miss JoJo's Bizarre Adventure? Then immediately leaves.
I don't.
No,
I don't.
easy.
No, I don't think Discord wants me talking about JoJo's. I don't
Nope.
know why.
Talking about
Well,
it.
then don't talk about
But we're no,
Nope.
no, we're gonna.
Talking about it.
Adventure.
Nope.
We're
Fuck you, talking about it.
So JoJo's
Tomorrow.
Bizarre Adventure.
Part 5,
Yeah.
Episode 1. Tomorrow.
Yeah.
Ugh.
So probably like yesterday by the time this is posted, right?
Ugh.
This will be 2 or 3 days ago by the time this is posted.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah,
that's right.
yeah.
But Japan time.
Let's date ourselves.
Hold on, I think Japan's seeing it right now. Japan's watching it as we speak.
I
Hi,
don't
Japan.
think that's how simulcast works.
Yeah, maybe.
But
If Japan lives in the, if Japan's a day ahead of us, why didn't they warn us about 9/11?
I'm gonna wait until all of part 5 is out to start watching part 1.
No, just watch part. No, because by the time you get to part 4, all of part 5 will be out.
exactly.
And also, by the time I get to part 4, with the rate that I watch shows, part 7 will be out.
Because part 3 is fucking huge, and part 7. Do you know how many years it took for part 5 to come out?
Yeah, part 3 is
Again.
immense.
Part 3 is
No,
good,
no,
but
no,
it's
no.
long as tits.
It is very long.
I don't think you realize I'm still on episode 8 of Dead Man Wonderland.
Why.
I started watching
Lame.
that when I was.
It's a lame
13.
show.
Yeah,
I
I think
got-
I haven't finished.
I got to 8 episodes too. Don't worry
I-
about it. Skip it.
I almost finished that show. I didn't think it was.
Yeah.
I didn't think it was bad, but
It was a lot cooler in the first half,
yes.
and then the second half, not as cool.
Watch JoJo's. Part 1 and part 2, and then make, like, sort of correlate together, and then part 3 fucking makes no sense because
Oh my god, it's
they
so
don't
good.
they don't use the
That's
same power.
why- yeah.
It's
Yeah,
weird.
they don't use. Yeah,
And then this Dio guy keeps dying and coming back. He's a vampire or some shit.
Yes.
Dio only come. Oh wait, no, he's like yeah, yeah. No, you're right. He turns
Yeah,
into
he
a
Didn't
can-
he
dino
die part 1 and 3?
in parts 1, 3. No, it's part. Isn't it part? Yeah, part 1, 3, and 7.
Huh.
But 7's weird. We don't talk about 7 because 7's bad.
Which one was 7? Steel Ball Run.
My
Steel Ball Run.
entire suite
Okay,
is
yeah.
shaking, and I don't know what
It's a-
fat bitch is
I
causing
don't,
it.
cause I didn't read the manga. I know, kill me, but like and I don't care what the internet says. I don't plan on reading the manga because
I
I'm
read
lazy.
all of part 5, so I know what happens.
It's yes, I
Um,
understand. Manga's very good.
I was
but-
reading part 6. I haven't finished part 6.
Mhm.
I'm like
6
in the
has
very
the
beginning.
gambler in it.
Part 6 is Jotaro's daughter.
The girl.
Yeah,
Yeah, Jolene, right?
yeah, Jolene.
I know things because I watched Joel Vine Sauce stream like 15 minutes of one of the games.
Oh,
And
yeah.
I know things.
yeah, and then we got part 7, which is Johnny Joestar,
And
which is
what
a
was it?
remake
Some
of, isn't it like a remake of the first season? But that
kind,
time they
kinda,
have,
sort of.
like,
But this time he's the redheaded stepchild nobody wanted.
it's weird. It's the remake of the first season because the first season doesn't use the powers they use for the rest of the seasons.
Yeah, they use the stands.
So yeah, basically the main power is called stands.
Now.
Yeah, I know that much.
And part 1 and 2 they use a power called Hammond, which after season
Oh.
2 they never use Hammond ever again.
No. There was one scene in part 3 where Joseph actually
Oh,
used
that's right.
Hamon.
Joseph uses
And-
Hammond for like a second, and that was the
Yeah.
only time it was mentioned after part 2.
Exactly.
Well, clearly the inferior genes just died out.
Yeah. Um.
Pretty,
I hear Zachariah in this week. You want me to get him on the horn for a story at the end of the podcast?
No, it's all right. We're gonna end it soon, anyways.
yeah.
I thought Beard had another story to tell.
Oh yeah,
Eh,
but
it's not-
yeah,
I do
it's,
got one more topic. Beard, would
yeah.
you like to end the podcast off?
Oh wait, there's also eels.
No,
No,
we're
there's
not
no
doing
eels.
eels this time.
No, we
Eels.
gotta do eels every time. Eels.
Okay, fine. Eels.
Eels and escalators.
Eels. Yeah, eels and escalators. Man.
eels underscore.
Ooh, best eels yet.
Okay. Wait, have we not done that before?
No, we haven't. I don't
Mm,
think.
No.
Okay, cool. Eels
But, alright.
underscore. Okay, Beard, do you have a story to tell?
It's not a very good one, but like
What's
apparently in college, professors aren't the same as teachers. Like they teach you, but that's not all they do. So, basically, my professor is like, "Hey, I want to go here to this lab in town in Massachusetts. We'll call it Boston, but it's not Boston.
Might as well be
So-
Boston.
It might as well be Boston. It's not honestly all that different.
Right.
But he's like, I want to go to this lab in Boston, and I'm like, all right, cool. And he's like, anyone who wants to sign up, email me. So I email him. Fast forward, there's like 3 people, including myself, and then him. I'm like, wow, I thought this was gonna be like a whole group thing, considering he has like 4 classes, but no. I guess we're just going as we are. So basically, we all like carpooled in like a van. Not even a bus or anything like that, just in a van. And we didn't have a driver. It was him. It was my professor driving all of us. I felt like a little kid being driven to the mall. It's essentially what it was, but for math nerds. So we're like cracking jokes, and it's weird because I have to see him tomorrow for a test, you know? So it's like weird. And we're driving, and he goes, all right, watch and learn, kiddos. And then he fucking cuts a guy off in Boston and just fucking switches the lane on him.
God.
And I'm like,
Oh my god, that would piss me off.
I'd laugh.
I mean, like,
Boston thing to do.
Yeah.
What it was he. So Boston, both this town that isn't Boston, what I'm calling Boston, and the actual town of Boston are laid out like a fucking chimpanzee with a crayon drew the map. They're so stupid.
It be
There's
like that.
one ways that make no sense. Right lane that are left
Hello?
turns only. Not really, but there might as well be. So he was in the wrong lane, as often happens. So he just kind of had to like move over before he missed his exit. So he's just like, all right, sorry everybody else, and just fucking went.
That's
He
really what
took
you
a
gotta
left
do in
from, like,
Boston.
He took a left from the right lane, basically, is what he did.
I mean, if it happens, because Boston's confusing as tits.
It is.
Sounds
It's
about
the
like a very-
worst. Uh,
That sounds
but
sounds
yeah,
like an awful
it's
human being.
well, I spent like 5 hours bonding with him because it was just me and then two other people who were talking to each other. So it was just me and him talking. And we talked
Yeah,
about
that
like
is-
computer science and math and shit. So I made a new friend basically, and then tomorrow he has to grade my test.
Maybe he just
It's
gives you
so
like a
weird.
pass.
It's so imagine going out for drinks with like your teacher.
Yeah, you're like fucking high school teachers.
Yeah, it's
Except not.
fucking weird. Yeah, like if assume maybe you're going to school in Germany or something, and the legal drinking age is 18. But like imagine you're just like, hey, Mr. Schneitzer, you want to go out for drinks after school? And he fucking says yes, and you guys hang out after school doing shots, and then you both show up to school the next day, and then he teaches you more stuff. It's surreal.
And you
It's
take
weird.
a test.
And
Take
then you take a test and probably do bad, and he's like,
Take a
I
test
saw-
hungover.
Yeah, he's like, we had 5 hours. You didn't study any of my work, and I was like, oops. Oh,
Whoopie
that was the
daisy.
other thing is I brought my bag, but I didn't open it once in like the 5 hours we had in that car ride.
Mhm.
And he's just like, yeah, you have a test tomorrow. I'm like, yeah, I do, in your class. He's like, yeah, you might want to study for that. I was like, nah.
Nah,
I'll-
yeah,
I'll be
because
alright.
you're a
No
fucking,
thanks.
you're a big dumb
Yeah.
smart guy.
Nah, studying's for losers.
Yeah.
Trust me.
Real kids fail.
When it comes to math, all I've ever done.
Real kids fail.
Yeah.
Okay.
If you're
I-
smart, you'd fail.
Don't stay in
I-
school, kids.
Yeah,
Drop
fucking
out.
drop out.
Do
Drop
coke.
out in elementary school.
Do
The
drugs.
Amateur Wizard Hour is
I-
sponsored by Coke.
I didn't study in all of high school and I passed.
There's been math tests that I didn't study for, failed. But my teacher was my teacher's like, I don't want to see you here next year. I pass. And then he just like gave he
There
just
were so many people that happened to in high school.
yeah, that happened to me. There like my
It's
IT
because our
teacher.
high school had such a low graduation rate because it was every kid, like every kid in the whole town. So
Mhm.
the burnouts who didn't want to do anything, mixed in with like the low income families, mixed in with the fucking rich kids, mixed in with the valedictorians.
Yeah,
What?
it was like for me,
Sounds-
it was like
That
my
sounds
IT
awful.
teacher. He was like, "Oh, like currently you have an F for the year," and I was like, "Yeah." He goes,
Currently, you have a sick.
and he was like, "The only way you could pass is if like you pass this test, like you pass the final." And I'm like, "Okay." And then he was
And
like,
it
"You
didn't.
failed the final," and I'm like, "Great." And I apparently bombed the final. And he just goes,
God.
"You know what? I don't want to see you here next year." And he gave me an A+ for the term. He gave me a 98 for the
Oh
term.
my-
What?
Maybe that's why he didn't get accepted to college.
No,
College
I wasn't really failing for the year, but I was
May-
like
Maybe they heard about that little story.
I was
They're
like
"Hmm,
I was like C's and then A's and then B. I was like B, C, C minus, and then A+.
F.
That's
I
Wow,
passed-
you
I'm
really
sure
did
everyone
good
believes
there.
that.
I passed my mid-year with like a B minus, and then
That's good.
I think for like the midterms I passed the hands-on part and then bombed the written.
The part that matters.
The
let's be
part that
real.
matters, right? It
You
was
don't
like
have to explain how things work.
he was
as
like
long as
pro.
you can
He
make
was
it
like,
work.
can you set up and program the server? And I was like, I'm gonna do my best. And I winged the entire thing, and somehow I got it fucking right.
You are apparently good at that. I remember there was one time you told me that like a power button didn't work, so you got like a fucking half of a computer mouse and like hooked it up to the computer, and you like right click and it turned on or some stupid.
No,
shit
like
that.
I got what happened was there was a power button that wasn't working on one of the computers, and
Mhm.
I took a piece of like old wire from one of like the old shut down computers. Like I took basically a power button from a computer that was built in the late 90s,
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
rewired it up,
That click.
rewind. Yeah, because there was a click button for some reason on a fucking 2017 computer, and hooked it up in a way so I soldered the wires on in a way, and then hot glued the button back in so that it still turned on the computer. And then I took the wires out, rewired it on the motherboard. Like, I can do that stuff. I know what I'm doing when it comes to that. If you told me I had to like program a network, I'm gonna tell you to go fuck yourself because I have no clue what I'm doing.
So you know how to do the physical stuff.
Like, I can
Yeah, he's
rewire
a hard
like
man.
shit like no problem. Like,
Except my 3DS.
your
My
3DS.
limited edition
Fuck off.
3DS.
Listen, your 3DS told me to go fuck itself. All right. I fixed 3DSs in the past hundreds of times. Yours just told me to die.
Yeah, sure.
Your
Mine.
3DS
My
turned on
limited
and
edition.
Miyamoto was like, "Go fuck you."
Yeah. Miyamoto came out of the DS was like, listen here, asshole.
This is limited edition. You don't get to fix it.
Yeah, he's like, how dare you limited edition. Fucking.
Now I just have a stupid like matte silver one instead of the cool ass Monster Hunter one I used to have.
You
with
could
the sleek
probably
blue
like
finish.
I could probably just like transfer the shell.
You offered to do that, and then I have not seen my 3DS for like 2 years.
I gave you your 3DS back.
You did not. You gave it to Anderson, and who knows where that is now.
Oh, then that's not my fucking problem.
Damn.
I don't know why you gave it to him.
Because
but it's mine.
he said, Beard told me to give it to you. Beard told me.
I did no such thing.
Alright, whatever. It's gone,
I'm
it's
gonna go
lost.
kick his ass.
Rest in peace. This is
He's right next door to me right
this
now. I'm gonna
This,
kick his ass.
this has been the end of the Amateur Wizard Hour podcast.
Come here, motherfucker.
Thanks
And
for watching.
I just helped a murder happen. Goodbye, everyone.